Alright everyone, it's Alex and it's very early in the morning. It's about 2:30 and 5 in the morning. So I wanted to just go over what we're going to do next. Um, this is the end of this particular bit of development work here for now. We've already deployed our application, and this is the API we've been working on for the last few days. Um, we're going to test our application in the production environment using Postman. So Postman is just an API development tool that helps you to test any deployed APIs, either on your test box or on your local machine, or on your uh, in your live environment as well. So make sure my stream is running here. Yep, there we go. So you can download Postman. I've got the URL for the API, and the API is using an API key and a secure protocol for development. For deployment. So you not only is it locked down, so that only specific IP addresses can hit it, but it also uses an API key that restricts access to the service. So I've got the API key. It has to be passed in the header of the request, and so not anybody can use this API. So you'll see that I have a local host. This is for my development server, and I have a production, which is for the production environment. You'll also see that I've got a bunch of commands here where I've actually successfully hit my service in the past. So let's also get our SQL Server running here so we can see actual requests and response hitting the server and updating records into the server. So let's go ahead and, so there's, in our prod, there's two gets or two lookups. There's one insert, an update, and a delete method in our service. Go ahead and get logged in here. And I'll go ahead and get a query going here. Yep, I know that. Select star from person name, no lock, where. Alright, there we go. So first off, let's do an insert. So let's truncate the table. And that's going to get rid of all the records in the table. Alright, so we have nothing in the table now. Let's come back over to Postman. We're going to do a post. And here is the body of our request that we're sending. I've got the API key ready to go. So I'm going to click send. And so now I should have a record in the table. I should have one record in the table, and there it is. There's my James Smith record. Yep, it's got all the information there. Now I'm going to do a delete, and I'm going to use the same ID that I have here, and I'm going to pass that here. Actually, in my parameter, it's going to be ID, and it's going to have this value here. And let's see, let's make sure we don't, let's delete that, do that again. ID, value, send, and it says method not allowed. What did I do? Do I have a header messed up there or something? This is my API key there. Oh, you know what? There we go. I need to use the right ID. There we go. It says 405 method not allowed. V1. Oh, wait. Let's get rid of that, and we'll just pass the ID like this. There we go. So now if I come back over here, there should be no records in the table. So that's 2 for 2. Let's do another post. And I'm going to change some stuff up here. And this is another insert. We'll have to worry about the age because the age is already set for us. Okay. Send that. And it should automatically calculate the age over here. There's the age right there. That age is wrong. Well, not entirely wrong. Everything else is right. Copy that. Alright, so let's go over to the update. And let's copy this information here. And put that into the update. Paste that. Oh. Put that in here. And we'll need our ID. And the ID goes into the parameter. Like that. And let's go into the body of our request, and let's change the phone number to 123-1234, and we'll change the email from mine to that. And we'll go ahead and click send. And we got back our updated information here. And if we come over here, this phone number and that email should have changed. Yep, here we go. And let's just do a quick get as well by the ID. And that's going to be this right here. Click send, and we should get our record back. Yep. And then the get should just be get every record that's in there, should just be the one though. So all 4 of our records are in there. Now let's add, or let's duplicate a request. And we're gonna rename this and say get 401. This should give us back a 401 not authorized. And we're going to come in here into our authorization, in our headers, and get rid of the API key. And say send, and we should have a 401 over here. Yep, right there. API key was not provided. So that tests the security of it right there. So that is the testing of our URL for our API. Pretty successful test, fairly easy to do. It took me a few days to get this done. I think I started, when did I start working on this thing? I think I started working on this thing sometime early this week, late last week. I can't remember. But now I'm going to bed. It's late, or early I should say. And yeah, Mike, I will give this information to you. So touch base with me. I'll get you, I'm going to change the API key. So this API key won't work after today. And also, I'll have to get you the get your IP address for you to be able to hit the service. All right, until next time, everyone. Peace.